Welcome to today's video, where we delve into the world of personal development with 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. Penned by the insightful Stephen Covey, this book serves as a transformative guide for anyone looking to boost their personal and professional effectiveness. It's not merely about habits, it's about changing perceptions and beliefs to bring about genuine, lasting change. The 7 habits Covey outlines are more than just actions. They're a way of thinking, a philosophy that can guide us in our journey to success. Today, we'll be giving you a summary and review of these 7 habits, providing an overview of why they're so crucial and how they can help you become more effective in every aspect of your life. Each habit is a stepping stone towards a more fulfilled, successful life. Ready to become highly effective? Let's dive into the first habit. The first habit Covey introduces is be proactive. Being proactive is not just about taking the initiative. It's about owning your decisions, actions, and ultimately, your life. It's a mindset that rejects passivity and embraces the active shaping of one's destiny. Proactivity is about understanding that you are not a helpless cog in a machine, but a powerful agent capable of changing the course of your life. It's about taking the reins and not waiting for things to happen, but making them happen. Being proactive is a critical aspect of personal development. It's the foundation upon which all other habits are built. It empowers us to move beyond mere reaction to circumstances and to actively create our reality. It's the difference between being a victim of circumstance and being the architect of your destiny. It's about not blaming circumstances or others for your situation, but instead focusing on the areas where you can enact change. Remember, proactive people recognize they have the responsibility to make things happen. Moving on to the second habit, begin with the end in mind. This habit is all about defining our goals and purposes. It's like setting up a destination before embarking on a journey. It's not just about the big life goals, but also the small everyday tasks. You see, when you have a clear end in sight, it becomes easier to map out the actions needed to reach there. This habit is key in helping us create a clear roadmap for our actions. It's about visualizing the outcome and working backwards to identify the steps to get there. It's about being focused, being intentional, and being strategic with our time and energy. It's about not just drifting through life, but steering it in the direction we want to go. So the next time you're about to start a task, big or small, ask yourself, what's my end goal here? How do I want this to turn out? With a clear end goal in mind, you can align your actions towards achieving it. Covey's third habit is put first things first. This habit is all about mastering the art of prioritization and time management. It's about recognizing what's most important to you and making sure you tackle those tasks first. It's saying no to less important distractions so you can say yes to what truly matters. Imagine your time as a jar and your tasks as rocks of different sizes. The big rocks represent your important tasks, the ones that align with your values and contribute to your long-term goals. The small rocks, on the other hand, are less important tasks, the ones that might be urgent but not necessarily important. If you fill your jar with small rocks first, you won't have space for the big ones. But if you put the big rocks in first, the small rocks can fit in around them. It's not just about being busy, but being productive. It's not about clocking hours, but achieving outcomes. It's about doing the right things, not just doing things right. And this is what put first things first is all about. It's about making the conscious decision to focus on what's truly important and letting everything else fall into place. Prioritization is key in becoming highly effective. Always put first things first. The fourth habit is think win-win. This habit emphasizes the importance of seeking mutual benefits in all interactions and relationships. It's about fostering a cooperative environment rather than a competitive one. It's not about who gets the larger slice of the pie, but rather how we can make the pie bigger together. Think about it. When you approach any situation with a win-win mentality, you're setting the stage for mutual respect and creative cooperation. You're opening doors for innovative solutions that are beneficial to all parties involved. This habit encourages us to balance courage for getting what we want with consideration for what others want. It's about conflict resolution and achieving better, more durable outcomes, rather than just winning the argument. So when you engage in any relationship or interaction, remember to aim for win-win. Seek agreements and solutions that are mutually beneficial and satisfying. This mindset will lead to trust, which is the highest form of human motivation. It brings out the very best in people and leads to successful cooperation. A win-win approach ensures that everyone benefits, leading to more successful relationships. The fifth habit Covey recommends is seek first to understand, then to be understood. This might seem a bit counterintuitive in a world where everyone wants to be heard, but let's pause for a moment and delve deeper. Imagine a world where everyone truly listened, not just to respond but to understand. Empathetic listening is a rare skill, yet a powerful one. It's about tuning into the other person's perspective, feeling their emotions, seeing the world through their eyes. It's not about agreeing or disagreeing, it's about comprehension. Once you understand them, only then do you seek to be understood. This reciprocation of understanding creates a level of trust and openness that is pivotal for effective communication. It's a simple shift in listening style, but one that can transform your relationships, both personal and professional. Understanding others first can lead to better communication and more effective relationships. The sixth habit is synergize. This habit is all about embracing the power of teamwork and collaboration to accomplish more than what we could achieve individually. It's like a masterful symphony, where each instrument contributes to a beautiful piece of music that is far superior to what each could produce alone. Synergy is not just about working together, it's about understanding and valuing the strengths and perspectives of others, and leveraging these differences to create something remarkable. It's about creating an environment where 1 + 1 = 3, or even more. Think about it this way. If you've ever tried to move a heavy piece of furniture by yourself, you know it can be a struggle. But when a friend lends a hand, suddenly the task becomes much easier. That's synergy in action. But synergy doesn't just happen. It requires openness, trust, and the willingness to seek out and value the contributions of others. It's about leaving your ego at the door and embracing the idea that we are all interconnected and interdependent. So whether you're working on a project at work, collaborating on a community initiative, or even just planning a family vacation, remember to synergize. When we work together, we can accomplish so much more than we could alone. Remember, the whole is greater than the sum of its parts. Synergize. The final habit in Covey's list is sharpen the saw. This habit emphasizes the continuous process of self-renewal and learning, a crucial aspect of personal development and effectiveness. Just as a carpenter keeps his tools sharp for optimal performance, we too must keep our minds and skills honed. This involves nurturing all dimensions of our nature: physical, mental, social, emotional, and spiritual. Physical renewal involves taking care of our bodies through exercise, nutrition, and rest. Mental renewal, on the other hand, is about expanding our minds. Engage in activities that stimulate your intellect and curiosity, such as reading, writing, or learning a new skill. Social emotional renewal is about fostering healthy relationships. This can be achieved by seeking to understand others, empathizing with their feelings, and being responsive to their needs. Lastly, spiritual renewal is about finding meaning and purpose in life. This can be achieved through meditation, prayer, or simply spending time in nature. Never stop learning and improving. Keep sharpening your saw. We've covered a lot today, from being proactive to continuous self-improvement. Let's take a quick stroll down memory lane and recap the critical points we've discussed. Firstly, we spoke about habit 1, which is all about being proactive. This habit is the cornerstone of all the other habits, as it encourages us to take charge of our lives and make things happen, rather than waiting for things to happen to us. Next, we moved on to habit 2. Begin with the end in mind. This habit is about visualizing your end goal and working towards it. It's about having a clear vision of where you want to go so that you can make better decisions along the way. The third habit, put first things first, is all about prioritizing your time and energy towards the most important tasks. It's about focusing on what truly matters and not getting distracted by less important things. Then we delved into habit 4, think win-win. This habit is about seeking mutually beneficial solutions or agreements in your relationships. It's about valuing and respecting others and seeking outcomes that satisfy everyone involved. Habit 5, seek first to understand, then to be understood, is about empathetic listening. It's about understanding others first before trying to make yourself understood. We then discussed habit 6, synergize, which is all about teamwork. It's about combining the strengths of people through positive teamwork to achieve goals that no one could have achieved alone. Finally, we wrapped up with habit 7, sharpen the saw. This habit is about continuous self-improvement. It's about regularly renewing and improving yourself to cope with the various roles in your life. The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People is not just a book, it's a guide to personal development and success. Each habit builds upon the previous one, creating a roadmap for anyone looking to improve their effectiveness and navigate life's challenges. When are you going to start reading 7 Habits of Highly Effective People? It's a game changer. Check the description for a link to purchase the book.